In our top story tonight, we now know the name of the Virgin Islands' latest homicide victim. 38-year-old Hector Christian was killed Monday night in the Red Brick housing community. At this time, no suspects have been found. And in other police news, the Department of Justice went before the senators yesterday. They're running out of money for the Witness Protection Program. But News Channel 8's Wes Small reports on another major problem involving the Department of Justice, the issue of house arrest.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. Problems in the Justice Department this evening. This is an article that has come out. The Virgin Island Department of Justice is down to just $6,000 in their Witness Protection Program. Yesterday, they took their budget complaints to the Senate, and one of Vincent Frazier, who's the Attorney General, one of his staff elaborated that $500,000 was appropriated for the Witness Protection Program in 2007, but it lapsed before it was needed. Folks, they have bigger problems than that when it comes to the Witness Protection Program. A seething article just came out also in the St. Croix source. I want to give credit to author and reporter Bill Kostler. In it, he mentions the house arrest program here in the Virgin Islands. Folks, the house arrest situation is horrendous for both suspects and victims. Let's start recently in Frederiksted on July 18th. All right, that was near the beach in Paulie Joseph Stadium. That's when we had a 28-year-old and a 29-year-old both shot in their upper body. The first suspect had already been 5 years on special parole. The second suspect was on 24-hour house arrest. Why was he out? And again, this incident happened at 15 minutes before 4 in the morning. Let's take it to June 18th. You're watching his picture here. Ross and Johnny Williams under house arrest. Him and his young 18-year-old pregnant wife, both killed on a Christiansted beach. He had been held for more than a year, then placed on house arrest. Then he was simply released to allow him to seek work while awaiting trial on first-degree murder. But how is he looking for work on the beach with his pregnant wife? Let's move on. Shiloh Urgent. Now, he was on house arrest awaiting trial for also murdering 43-year-old Stanislaw McIntosh in Campo Rico in 2009. Shiloh was shot in his shoulder and arms May 20th while riding a bike on the Melvin Evans, and he was even firing back on the bicycle. That's what witnesses say. The assailants remain at large. Now, there's many more cases as well, but perhaps the most disturbing case of them all happens with Marcus Gomez from Catherine's Rest. Some time ago, he kidnapped and raped a young minor girl. Gomez was on 24-hour house arrest. You're watching his picture here, and he was on house arrest, folks, you guessed it, for raping another minor girl. How in the world did the Department of Justice drop the ball on these minors? How could they do that? He was already in house arrest for a prior offense of raping a minor, and then look what happened. He kidnapped and then raped a minor while he was supposed to be on house arrest. Folks, it's pretty simple. Yes, the Department of Justice is running out of money for the Witness Protection Program, but if they don't get this house arrest situation in order, they might just run out of witnesses. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes, for that report. Well, the men and women of public safety are doing their part for the community. News Channel 8's Wes Small has more.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. Got Melody Rames in person here for a change, and it's all about the VIPD Summer Challenge. I think you've been hearing about it. We're in the mobile blood van here, Melody, and we got Toby D, the communications specialist for the VIPD. We're going to hear him scream like a little girl. Melody, talk to us about the Summer Challenge.
Well, Wes, you know, the Virgin Islands Police Department, we help people every day with our officers on the street. However, during this summer, Police Commissioner Novell Francis, he said, let's do a summer challenge. Let's do something special for the community. Let's do something for those less fortunate. So what we're gonna be doing through the summer is having with the help of the Juan F. Louis Hospital, we have the mobile blood drive, and we have the blood van, which we're inside of right now. And this is outside of the police headquarters in Frederiksted. Now, every Wednesday through Wednesday, August 24th, the mobile blood van will be every Wednesday at one of the commands, either here in Frederiksted, at Antiwater Command in Lorraine, or at the Anselmo Marshall Command in the Bassin Triangle. And it will be from 9 o'clock in the morning to 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and 3 o'clock in the afternoon to 6 o'clock p.m. And they're going to be there, and we're asking all police officers, rank and file, and civilians, and their families, and anybody from the community, if they want to come in and give blood at that time. It's a very safe procedure, sure, so that we can have blood for those people who are in trouble in our hospitals.
And to make sure that the bank is replenished to a certain level.
Right. We also have another part of our summer challenge, which we're actually partnering with the First Lady, Cecile DeYoung, and we are collecting these, what they call tiny tokens of hope. And these are those small, like shampoo, mouthwash, the small travel size things that you get like at a hotel, or you can buy in Kmart. We're going to be collecting those during the summer all the way through August 26th. And as we collect them, once we get them all collected, we're going to make a presentation of them to the First Lady, and the First Lady is going to distribute these to homeless people in the Virgin Islands so that they can have a little lotion to put on their hands or whatever. So that's called tiny tokens of hope in our blood drive. And we really hope that people in the Virgin Islands, in St. Croix, will help us with this. Now, this program with the Virgin Islands Police Department is actually territory-wide, and it is going to be happening, the Tiny Tokens of Hope, especially on St. Thomas and St. John. It's happening now. However, for some reason, blood is not collected on St. Thomas or St. John, only here. So we really need your help.
What's your name, please?
Deborah Andrews.
Miss Deborah Andrews, and you're from the blood bank area there?
At the One Louis Hospital, yes.
Yeah, all right. And how's Toby D? I see the veins were running.
Yeah, well, right now I'm trying to find a vein on him so that I can give him a little stick so he can donate. And he's going to be donating a pint of blood. It takes about 5 to 7 minutes. Simple, easy.
Can he spare it? How many pints are in the average Toby D size body?
Probably about 12 pints.
12?
Yeah.
Did you know you only had 12 pints, bro?
No, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that,
no,
right?
No.
You can spare one of them?
I sure can. Yeah.
We can get a pint?
Yeah, sure.
All right, we're at the blood bank. Melody's next, and she's rolling up her sleeves. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
And we want to thank the men and women of blue who are out there in our community helping out. And earlier in the week, we lost an 82-year-old tourist to a drowning incident in Cane Bay. And shortly after that, someone almost drowned at LBJ Beach. News Channel 8's Wes Small is at the pool in Frederickstead for some safety tips.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. Yeah, we're in Frederickstead, and as you can see, dog days of summer, beautiful here. None of this nonsense like Minnesota where it's 120 degrees in the shade, or Texas. Look how beautiful it is out here. People are just having a ball. But actually, this is not about fun. It's about life-saving, folks. Unfortunately, just a little while ago, recently, a couple of days ago at Cane Bay, we had an 82-year-old tourist who drowned while he was diving. And he considered himself a pretty good diver. Folks, it only takes a few seconds for you to take your eyes off of your child, off of your loved one, or senior citizen. That's why we came to Frederickstead today, and I'm going to make my way to the Frederickstead pool and talk to Housing, Parks, and Recreation Commissioner St. Clair Williams and one of his prize lifeguards to give us some tips for the rest of this summer on how we could be safe as we bathe and swim, snorkel, hunt for lobster, whatever we do in the water. And just a couple of days ago off of LBJ, we understand that it wasn't such a tragic event as we actually had rescue squad, EMTs, and some other folks who saved someone off of that beach. So that is good news. Well, zero tolerance when it comes to drowning. All right? Let's go to St. Clair Williams and get some life-saving techniques. Now, St. Clair, we all heard about the unfortunate incident with the senior citizen at Cane Bay and a near miss recently off the LBJ beach. With all these beautiful children here, we don't want anything happening over the summer. And so what's going on with swimming safety?
Well, one of the things basically is that the Department of Housing, Parks, and Recreation, we have various summer camps throughout the territory, and particularly here in St. Croix, we have at least 15 camps. Now we're at one of the camps, which is our marine sports camp. Yeah. So here we emphasize swimming, water safety. They learn about kayaking, fishing, and so forth. And so we are really happy to have the amount we have about 60 kids that are in this particular program. So we are very pleased in terms of what we have so far.
All right. Commissioner seems very happy with that. And let's go to the lifeguard there. Introduce yourself and then tell us about these lovely children. Have they been following your instructions for the summer?
Indeed. My name is Jerron Nicholas. I'm a lifeguard down at St. Vincent Mason Pool. Located at different areas at different times. But yes, we have a large staff of handy kids here that enjoy swimming and playing and learning the different kayak skills. And, you know, but safety portion wise, we try to encourage parents that when they do come out to keep an eye on their kids, bring safety devices with the kids in case the kids can't swim too well. They bring them, you know, keep it close, keep it nice on the beach where you have fun and be safe.
Let's Commissioner St. Clair Williams, lifesaver here, Gerard, and everyone else have a safe swimming summer at the Frederickstead Pool. Back to you, Jerome. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
And those look like some happy campers and good swimming for all. When we come back from this break, we'll take a look at your Crime Stoppers report plus more. Stay with us.